Well, how do you look back now on your previous album?
Ooh, you mean the last one?
Not the new one,
Not the new one,
not
but
the
the
After
other
Forever, but the
Okay. Well, when it was released, of course, I was entirely happy with everything. And there's our singer, and just say hello, Floor. Hey, succes, hè? And I was really glad with the new sound we had because we were searching for a more metal-oriented sound and a more stable sound, less gothic-oriented, but more heavy. And I think our first approach with Remagine worked out. But I think in the evolution of playing the songs, you got more used to the live sound the songs had, and we kind of like that. We like the atmosphere of the sound and the real heaviness, and we thought, well, let's try to capture that in the new album, in the After Forever album, the new one. And I think, especially sound-wise, it's gotten much better than Remagine. I think now we captured. There's our bass player. I think now we captured the real heavy live sound we used to have as a band.
But I think after the previous album, I think you also started with your own project.
Yeah.
Why? Was it because you couldn't get certain elements, you couldn't use it in After Forever, or was it you had so much ideas you're thinking, I need to have more outlets?
Think, that's difficult. I think it's both. I think first of all, when you have a band, and especially in my case, I started a band, so I also started writing songs or writing parts of songs, and in a way at least that happened with me. I tend to listen to more extreme metal most of the time, and more.
For example?
For example, first of all, I always listen to thrash metal, like Annihilator and Testament and bands like that. But then you get to know, for example, projects of Devin Townsend, Strapping Young Lad, or bands like, the more older bands like Vader or Slayer and stuff like that. But also the grindcore bands. And most of the time people get a little bit softer while they age.
Yeah. And
for me it's the opposite. I listen to more extreme music, lately. And I thought, do I want to put all these influences, all these elements in After Forever? And I thought, no, that's not really fair, because After Forever has established its style, and we put a lot of styles into this style, anyway. Mm-hmm. It's every CD is different, but you cannot make it too extremely different, because After Forever is the band that that has a certain style which I like, and some things just don't suit with After Forever. So I decided to do something else with that, and that's why I had the project I did the project to make the best use of my ideas as possible, and that's by doing them with other band members, with another project, and not pushing it too much in a band that isn't suited for that extreme material.